Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam. It's your brother here, Abu Ahmad from Sydney, Australia. Today, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, it's a short message but a very serious message, and that message is about debt. Being in debt to someone. You may have borrowed money, you may have borrowed something from an individual, and you have to now return that back within a certain period of time. You have to remember that Prophet ﷺ actually used to pray in the end of his prayer, in every prayer he used to make supplication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that he doesn't end up in serious debt. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Oh Allah, I seek refuge with you from sin and from heavy debt," subhanAllah. And then the companions actually said to him, "Ya Rasulullah, how often do we hear you saying this dua, this supplication?" And the Prophet ﷺ said some words that are so true, subhanAllah. He said, when a man gets into debt, he speaks and he tells lies, and he makes promises and then he breaks those promises, subhanAllah. And how many people that are in debt that we see, they go through this. When they talk, they're talking nonsense and they tell lies. They make promises and then they break these promises, subhanAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from this. Also, the companions were sitting with the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam one day, and then the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he looked up to the heavens and he said, "Subhanallah, what a strict issue has been revealed to me. Something strict has come down to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, an issue that is so hard." And then the companions got scared and they didn't mention anything to the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam at that point, subhanallah. They waited until the next morning and then they said to the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, "O Messenger of Allah, what is this strict issue that's been revealed to you?" And then the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he swore by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he said, if a man went out and fought for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and then he was killed, then he was brought back to life, and then he was killed and then was brought back to life, and then he was killed again. So this individual died for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 3 times, and he said sallallahu alayhi wasallam that this person, and if he was in debt, this person would not enter Jannah, he would not enter paradise until his debt was actually paid off, subhanallah. So this is something serious. Imagine the matter, a person dying 3 times for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he would not be able to enter Jannah due to his debt, subhanallah. So we have to take this subject seriously, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam. Jabir ibn Abdullah radiallahu anhu, he said that a man had passed away, and they washed him, they shrouded him, and then they put him in the place where the Prophet ﷺ used to pray the janazah prayer. The Messenger ﷺ was informed that this individual had passed away, so he went forward to pray upon him, and then he stopped. And the Messenger ﷺ said, "Perhaps your friend, he's in debt. Maybe this person that had passed away, he's in debt, maybe." And the Messenger ﷺ was informed that this individual actually owed 2 dinar to somebody. And the Prophet ﷺ stepped away and said to the companions, "You pray upon him." So the Prophet ﷺ himself didn't want to actually pray upon this person, but he didn't deny the companions to pray upon him. And then Abu Qatada radiallahu anhu, he said, "Ya Rasulullah, I will pay off his debt." So the Prophet ﷺ went forward and prayed the janazah prayer on this individual. The next day, the Prophet ﷺ actually saw Abu Qatada and he said, and he reminded him, "Have you paid off that 2 dinar?" And Abu Qatada said, "Ya Rasulullah, he only passed away yesterday." And the Messenger ﷺ was actually showing the eagerness for this debt to be paid off. The next day, so the second day after the death of this individual, the Prophet ﷺ saw Abu Qatada and he asked him again, "Did you pay off this debt?" And Abu Qatada said yes, he had paid it off. And the Prophet ﷺ said some words, and you all need to listen up here. You all have to hear. The Prophet ﷺ said, "It is only now that his skin has cooled down from the punishment." It is only now that his skin had cooled down, meaning from the punishment that he was getting in the grave, subhanAllah, due to his debt. So my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, let us take this serious. Don't go out there and just go shopping and owe money to banks and owe money to people. Yes, riba is one thing, interest is one thing, but we're talking about actually borrowing money in a halal way and owing it back. Make sure that you're eager to pay this money back to the individuals, the people that have this right over you. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make things easy upon us all. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.